Hello, YouTube. Hope you're doing well out there. Recently, I made a short here on YouTube that talked about my new T Mobile 5G home internet gateway. And the question was, can this device work as a supplier for an internet supplier for your home? Is it actually robust enough? Is it fast enough? Is it reliable enough to do the job that a cable connection normally does for me? In my case, I was looking for a backup connection. I have the capability with my router. I have a Unify home system here, and I have the capability to automatically fail over from one internet provider to another if the main system goes out. This T-Mobile device seemed like the ideal device because for $50 a month you have unlimited high-speed internet. And so I called T-Mobile and got one sent over, and it has worked really well. Uh, the one they sent was this. Let's see, can we get it here? This style device. Now apparently there are where's that? There are apparently two different manufacturers for this model. There are some differences in channels and differences in how they operate. The firmware is slightly different, but the short answer is they're both very, very good. We ordered a different one for a different address, and we ordered the business connection, which is also the same price from T-Mobile, $50 a month. And they sent this modem, which is made by Nokia, I believe. It has a battery that's supposed to keep it online for a moment or two if the power goes off. Had a couple of problems with the business model, even though spec wise it's supposed to be exactly the same. One of the problems was the ping time. It's just a lot worse on that model. So I really recommend that you just go with the home service, not the business service, even if you're trying to use it for a home business. These models, this style model, a couple different manufacturers, but both of them are very reliable. The business model is okay, but these other models are better. So instead of the home internet or instead of the business internet 5G plan, take a look at the home internet 5G plan. The other problem that I had, interestingly enough, seems to be related to if you have a T-Mobile cell phone account. The first model that I ordered, the home internet model, I added it to my T-Mobile home, cell phone account. For the second one, the business account, it had to be in a different name, so we put it in my wife's name. And she doesn't have a T-Mobile phone. Hers is AT&T. So she just ordered the business 5G gateway. And from the very beginning, we were unable to sign into T-Mobile and create an account to pay online and to check your account status and that sort of thing. So I called T-Mobile, spent several hours ultimately on the phone with them. And each time they're like, well, it'll be set up soon. You'll be able to do it soon. And so when time come to pay the bill, I had to call them, and they charge you to take a credit card over the phone, but they waived the charge and let me pay the bill for the first month. And we continued to try, but every time we tried to set up an account, it would say, I don't recognize this number. I don't know who you are. Ultimately, over 3 months and multiple phone calls to T-Mobile support, we were never able to set up an account to pay them. So I had to call every month and explain the situation, and they would take the payment over the phone without a charge, without an additional charge for using a credit card. But with those two problems, the ping being not as good as the first model that we got, the home internet model, and the fact that we were unable to set up an account to do auto pay, unable to set up an account at all for this. I mean, we did have an account, obviously, because they would send us a bill each month, but we were unable to set up an account at tmobile.com. So we canceled that line and sent it back. And so now I'm just using the 5G home internet model, and it works great. There's a lot of channels that talk about the different channels that the modem can use. There's a lot of information on the internet if you're looking for details, and it's more than most people need. If you're just looking for a reliable home internet solution. These things are great if it's available in your area. And that's kind of the thing. It's not available everywhere, but it's available in lots of places, and more are being added all the time. So if you're looking for a home internet provider, I can recommend this T-Mobile 5G home internet for almost everybody. It's we've got 50 something devices on the home network here. I had no trouble with any of them. Cameras, Internet of Thing devices, Roku's, Apple TVs, you name it. No problem. They all work fine with the T-Mobile 5G home internet. If you're a gamer, the ping times are probably not going to be satisfactory for you. It's not quite as fast as a cable modem. Typically, we would see pings on the cable 10, 12 milliseconds. With the modem, with the 5G radio modem, cell phone modem, 40 was about average. So that's not going to be good enough for your first person shooters and things like that. But if you're just looking for a reliable backup provider to your existing cable so that you got a way to stay online for your business or your activities if the power goes out, it's great. If you're just looking for reliable home service and you're not a gamer, it's great. I'm not going to try to get into all the details of how you set it up. It's very simple. You literally, it is a Wi-Fi 6 device, so if you use it as your Wi-Fi provider in your home, you can get really fast speeds with that. Or alternately, you can, like I did for my network, I plugged the cable here into the back, run that into the WAN in on my Unify network, and it serves as just like a cable modem would, as a backup internet provider. So $50 a month. Actually, I was using Unify's radio modem with the backup, and it's $30 a month. And then they charge you an additional fee each time you go over a gigabyte or so. So it's not as affordable as this, $50, and it's unlimited. And it truly is unlimited, and there's no additional fees or taxes or gotchas. It's $50 a month. So they're accurate in their advertising. And it's great. If you have this service available in your area, and if you can get the kind of speeds, and we're seeing speeds of 5, 6, 700 megabits per second down, sometimes up to 100 up. Typically, it's around 50 or 60 up, but still, that's fantastic. Works great, and it is highly recommended. So if it's an option that's available to you, take a look at it. Very affordable, half the price or less of what I'm paying for cable. So I can't dump cable yet because it hasn't quite got all the performance that we need, but it is an excellent, affordable backup, and it's highly recommended if you can get it. So try it out if it's available in your area. I think I've said that 3 times now. Thanks for checking out this video. Just wanted to make a quick update about that because a few people have asked me, based on the short, how it was working out. It's working out well. Thanks for checking in. Talk to you soon.